Hi, everybody. It's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? Tonight is April 28th, 2026. Our wonderful, I love him so much, guest is none other than Gerry Dieffenbach. Leo, hit that promo.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and my nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be.
Welcome back. We're so glad you're here. We're here every Tuesday from 9 to 10 Eastern. And we just love that you're here. If you miss us live, which is on Facebook right now and YouTube, you can catch us in reruns on those two platforms, or you can listen to us in podcast on a million trillion different podcast platforms. So the best thing to do is go to what'sthestorywithmaria.com, which our very own Leo Rodriguez designed and maintains, and every platform is right there. You can just click on it and it's available to you. Oh my goodness, Walter from Connecticut saying hi. Oh my God, Walter, did you know that Gerry Dieffenbach was going to be on tonight? Because I know you love Gerry. Who doesn't love Gerry? But I remember when we all worked together on Saturday nights back in the day, Walter used to come in with his buddies. So, I'm so glad you're here. New NHTV 18. I love that. Walter from Connecticut. So great. John, Lori Towers and John Pietero are wonderful friends, have just checked in. A soft place to land every Tuesday. I love that, Lori. Hello, Maria and Leo. Hello, John. We love you guys so much. Lori and John are our friends. They're music historians. They're DJs. They're amazing. They report on what's happening musically and entertainment-wise, but they also, socially and politically, they're just amazing. They're really incredible, intelligent, wonderful friends that I adore. And Leo, why don't you tell them where they can find Lori and John?
It's the end of the month. Let's get eccentric, baby.
Wow.
Wednesday night, tomorrow night. Yeah, it's all the women tomorrow night.
I wasn't expecting
all the women
that.
that are rocking.
I love that.
Neither was I, but
I love that.
I have
I love
my
that show.
actually oligarchy jewelry on, and so that kind of gives me a little bit of energy.
I have mine. Where did I? Oh, here's mine. You know what I?
And I just got my tags, by the way. I just got some tags that said melt ice, and I think that's because I used to work in food and beverage. I think that's what she meant to melt.
I'm gonna put it on a different chain, so I haven't done that yet. That's why I don't have mine. But anyway, we love them, and if you Wednesday nights, you just go to wfmu.org.
Mm-hmm.
And you go ahead. You hit Sheena's Jungle
Beneath
Room.
the Underground, which is tomorrow's. You're going to go to Sheena's Jungle Room. Usually it's Beneath the Underground, but tomorrow it's Eccentric Behavior with Lori. She takes the reins and she does a little whip there to John. She keeps it in line, makes him play the music.
Okay.
Get a little, frisky on that sometimes.
I love that.
So come tune in and listen with us. It's a dinner party.
That's right.
Great music, great poetry, great. It's Poetry Month too, so we're hearing a lot of poetry this month.
I know, and what I love about it too is if you miss it, which Wednesdays I work, so I always miss it live, but I can listen to it the next day, or a couple of days later if if that doesn't work out.
They're like this. We're archived.
Yes, it's exactly archived, and you can watch it. I watch this on two different screens. Hold on. Here we go. So that sometimes people are watching from YouTube, sometimes people are watching from Facebook. Okay, so Leo and I, go ahead.
No, I think I'm ready for you when you say next.
Yes, Leo and I always have our little recommendations, or I send them to him and things of that nature. So this week is no different. I look at Facebook and I look at other things and I read, and sometimes Nightlife Exchange. I get that in my email, and they have great stuff. But sometimes it's just great friends of mine that I'm like, oh, if I wasn't working, I'd go to that. And thank you, Leo. Oh my God, Maria's recommendations. Thank you, Leo. Isn't that cute, that little design you made?
It's adorable.
It is adorable. So, okay, if I wasn't working and could go, this is what I would go to this week coming up. So hit it. Oh, who does not love Karen Mack? I don't know anybody that she's the best. She's the best. So Karen Mack, this Monday coming up, a week from yesterday, Monday the 4th of May at 7 p.m. is at Birdland. Birdland is a gorgeous venue on, I want to say it's on 44th, 43rd or 44th. I'm going blank now. I think it's 44th, between 8th and 9th. It's a
Oh, there it
beautiful
is.
space. Yeah.
44th, it says.
Okay, beautiful.
315 West 44th Street.
Excellent. It's a gorgeous spot. They have great stuff. The sound is amazing. So Birdland, Monday, May 4th, 7 p.m. And I wrote down, she's got a full band.
Yeah.
A full
Andy
band.
Ezrin. It's right there on the
Yeah,
Andy Ezrin
I
on
can't
piano.
read that small. Andy Ezrin
Oh.
on piano. Go ahead, Leo. You want to read it?
Pete McCann on guitar.
Yep.
Matt Aronoff on bass. Mark
Unbelievable.
McLean on drums. Dave
Wow.
Mann on sax. And special guest, Elliot Roth.
Roth, our buddy. So I would, if I could, I'm going to be away that Monday. I usually work at Stonewall, but I am going to be out of town. Judy and I and her friend, well, our friend Marcy and the baby, we're going to Virginia for a few days. So we're going to be up in the mountains of Virginia. So that should be fun. And we won't be back till Tuesday. So anyway, yeah, otherwise that's what I would go to. I would go to that. So please
I
check
know
it
you
out.
would go here.
Oh my God. Listen, when I was in high school, my friend Mario Cantone, who I went to high school with, he was a couple years ahead of me, and Gene Simpson, who was Mario's best friend and my great friend. We know Gene Simpson done, she comes on all the time. We used to listen to Melissa Manchester albums over and over and over again. And that's when you played the album. And sometimes you had a little cassette tape. But we used to listen to these albums. And Melissa Manchester was and is still such a huge songwriting influence in my life. And I went to see her with Kenny Holcomb at the Blue Note, not the Blue, maybe it was the Blue Note, or one of those anyway, a couple years back, maybe like 10 years ago. And she's just lovely and sweet. And she talked about, she teaches a songwriting class at a college. And she just it was like a master class in songwriting without any bravado. It was just like so authentic and wonderful. And she's just a lovely human. She was in.
Hey, Maria, we're backstage at Funny Girl. I'm with Melissa Manchester.
Hello, Maria.
We're here to wish you congratulations on 7 wonderful years of What's the Story with Maria.
Oh my.
7. Carry on.
Yeah!
Oh my God, Leo, where did you find
I
that?
found it.
Oh my God. So for our 7-year anniversary, which was last July, Dave Foley Jr. was in Funny Girl on tour, and Melissa Manchester played Fanny's mom, Fanny Bryce's mom, Mrs. Bryce. And I had the luxury, it was a luxury of seeing their last rehearsal in the city before they went on tour. Dave invited me, and I got to sit with his beautiful wife, Carrie Lynn, who I adore. And I had the privilege of watching this last rehearsal. It was a dress rehearsal, right? It was so amazing. And Melissa Manchester is so sweet and kind and grounded. Everything you want her to be, she is. And so I'm just a huge fan of her music, and I'm a huge fan of her as a person. And they surprised me with that little video for the show. I mean, oh my God, could you just die? Every time I see it, my heart jumps out of my chest. She's just the
That
best.
was really cool. That was
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, she's the best. So now she is going to be at 54 Below from Wednesday, May 6th, which is next Wednesday, to Saturday, the 9th. So she's doing 3 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 54 Below. Do not miss this. Do not miss this. This is a once in a lifetime, amazing. And that's
Do not miss it, because if you miss it, you have no excuse. And I'm going to come over and I'm going to look you in the face and say, don't cry out loud.
Oh my God, Leo. I did not see that coming. All right. So that's at 54 Below. And you go to 54below.org. And if you put in the code Manchester25, you're going to get 25% off. You can't beat that. And that's one I've seen her in venues like that. Like I said, I saw her at the Blue Note, I believe, or maybe it was who's that? Oh my God, it's the other one. I'll think of it in a minute. It was on 42nd Street. It no longer exists. We had a lot of Mac Award shows there. BB King's. BB King's,
that was a
yes.
fun place.
I saw her at BB King. She was incredible. Rose, let me see who else has checked
Rosa
in.
Puzo. Hi, Rose.
We love Rosa Puzo. I will see her in Connecticut May 4th. Beautiful. She is gorgeous. Yes, she is gorgeous inside and out. Dave Yosef designs her. And she's, yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi, Rose. We're so glad you're here. Sudhi, hey, fun people. You're the fun guy, too. Says, Leo, you should hear how she talks about you.
You should hear how she talks about.
She's great. You know, during COVID, she did this really cool thing that I loved. A lot of us were doing kind of like live little videos and singing and things like that. And she used to do them too. So she would just play like some stuff and she would tell some stories about.
She popped in a couple times too. Didn't she watch her show a couple times?
Yes, she did. She would check in. She's lovely. She's like I said, everything you want her to be. She's just phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I did include her as part of my Mama medley. If you remember, she was part of my Mama medley.
I do remember.
She could have been one of those rock stars that had to give up her baby to be, for fame and fortune. That could have been me.
I know, honey. I know. Anyway, I think of you because I've been listening to Rita Moreno's audiobook. Oh, it's phenomenal. And she reads it. It's phenomenal. I mean, what a history lesson in television. I mean, not in movies, in music. And those were the days of real triple threats. Like she said, you had to do everything. You had to act, sing, and dance. Like otherwise you didn't get. And they would sign you to a studio for like 7 years. But.
Yeah, those are the days of the big, long contracts, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Well, I have something to cheer you up.
Oh, wow.
A little funny thing,
Please.
A little animal funness.
I love it.
I wanted to share with you because we love animals.
Yes, we do.
And
We're
so
big animal people.
I found this wonderful meme that I was going through about this husky. I've got to play this for you. It's
oh my God! Wait.
I think you've seen it.
Get in here and say that to my face.
Oh my God! Can I just? Huskies are so funny.
Get in here and say that to my face.
So funny. Oh my God, I love huskies. They're so dramatic. There's one called Walter the Husky. You have to look him up.
I think I've seen that one.
And his owner is funny as hell. And so they do all these things with Walter, like Walter wants a toy in the store and he says, no, you can't. And Walter literally pretends to faint. He pretends to faint. He's like, Walter, stop being dramatic. They're very dramatic.
They're so fun. Oh, but that one had me cracking up up for hours and hours.
I love dogs.
I know that it made me think of Rizzo. It made me think of you and Rizzo.
I know. I miss Rizzo so much. It's crazy.
I think it's almost time for me to get a dog. But I have something else to
God.
share. You know how our wonderful guest is working at Theater for the New City, or they have a show coming up there. I love Theater for the New City, and they are so great. And I found a little historic thing that I thought I'd share with everybody from back in the day when we were performing at Theater for the New City. You gotta believe, you gotta believe, you gotta believe, you gotta believe.
It's the power that you have inside. It's the power that you have inside.
Oh, that's wonderful, Leo. I know how much you
bit.
I loved it. I loved your show. I really enjoyed it. And Bill Goffey did a great job musically directing it. He did a great job.
And that was 2013, but I actually did their festival for a good. So I got into New York in 2008. I think I started with them in 2009 and did like their festival. I did some solo stuff before I did Broken Moments with them, and they're just a great theater. And I did some other new works pieces in the big stage and stuff at Theater for the New City, and they're just great. So I was excited when you said that Gerry was working with the show there, because they're just a great part of the Lower East Side. They do experimental theater. They support theater.
It's wonderful, and everybody knows it. It's just a great place to be. I want to go back to a comment that Sudi made about the Barbra Streisand book. He said, "I'm listening to Barbra Streisand's book. I have to find it now. I should be finished by 2028." Listen, let me tell you something. I love audiobooks. I prefer them to reading because now my eyes aren't what they used to be. And I get sleepy when I read because I work these crazy hours, right? I love audiobooks. I drive many hours, and so I'm always listening. Usually an audiobook is somewhere between 6 and 9 hours. Maybe if it's a long book and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, it's 12. Like, that's a long, like, when I see 12, I'm like, that's a long book. But Barbra Streisand's, and I'm not making this up, 48 hours. 48 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know what? Judy, of course, my girlfriend Judy, we had to listen to it every second of every hour of every day until it was finished. I thought I was going to drop dead. But anyway, so that's how I finally listened to the Barbra book, because it was everywhere. But yeah, 48 hours. Thank you, Judy. Now, Barbra Streisand was born on April 25th. You know who else was born on April 25th?
Who?
Our guest, Gerry Dieffenbach. Yes, we have him tonight. Oh my God is right. Hi, my love. And every time I think of her birthday, and I think of your routine on the mic, where you do the thing about Barbra Streisand. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Well, it's actually April 24th. So
oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you.
That's okay. April 24th. I have the same birthday as Barbra Streisand and one of Shirley MacLaine's. See, you're so well read. You get that joke.
Of course. Oh my. And Gerry, I don't know if you know this, but your jokes in Piano Bar that I was around for years and years and years, and others are around, are so stuck in our head that like me, Bobby Belfry, Lauren Muffson, when things would come around, songs would be played, we'd be like, Baba, and Gerry says, ba, 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 ba. We'd say it to each other.
I have ruined so many songs for so many people.
we can't not say it. We stop whatever we're doing. We come together and we do
the sea.
the lake, but the sea. I'm sure Elaine Breyer and those guys do the same thing.
Yeah.
How do you pay attention to his jokes? I want to know that when you're on all I can see.
Leo, can you tell everybody what this is?
Was it 2023? Gerry was Mr. April.
2024. Yep, 2 years ago.
And look at what albums are in the background there.
Wait, you know what? I'm sorry. Leo, I think you are right. I think it's 2023 because I remember I wrote underneath it, "Will you still need me? Will you still feed me?" I was 64 in 2023. You are right.
I my God, I love that. So Gerry had his album, which is perfect because Gerry's an album guy, and he would do
crazy.
And all these classic, amazing vocalists. So Barbra Streisand was here as well.
Barbra Streisand's there. I don't know if you got it. I sent it to the messenger chat. Maybe it's not. But I have my whole Melissa Manchester album montage that I sent you. I sent it to Dave Foley when he was on tour with her and Funny Girl, because we were working together at Stonewall, Dave, me, and T-Rex.
Oh, I love it.
And when I found out he was working with Melissa Manchester, of course, I went, ah!
I know,
She was
I
like
know.
my soundtrack, like you, my soundtrack in college.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I would buy every album, Bright Eyes, you know, all of them. And so, but I sent you that. So
it's
I
on the
just
thread,
like,
Leo.
no, just tell her I love her. Just tell Melissa Manchester I love her. That's
Oh
all.
my God. Well,
There it is.
oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? Me too, Gerry. I just was crazy about her music. I still am. And
yeah, I am too.
so many of her songs are in my head.
Yeah.
You know, I think The Better Days and Happy Endings. I love that album.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
all of them. All of
Home
them.
to Myself.
Yeah.
I still do Midnight Blue. I do it late night, every night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the line that always goes through my head is some women you make love to and some you marry. I just sing my song for you to keep you free from worry. I love
Yeah.
that. I'm
Yeah.
like, that is one of it's just beautiful stuff. But
Yeah.
anyway, so Melissa is, she's gonna be at 54 Below.
And I'm like you, I work like all the
I
nights.
know,
So
me too.
I
Me
know.
too. That's the
I'll
crazy
try and
thing. We're
freight myself
musicians.
up and maybe get to her, sit at the bar and just like relish her.
I know,
Anyway.
and she's lovely. She's lovely.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
what we do, folks, you do have time to see because it's a nice run.
Yeah.
Is this new show, Gerry? I was so excited to hear about this new show. And it's April 30th, which is a Thursday.
This Thursday, they're opening. Yes, they're opening.
To Sunday, May 17th. Okay. So, Gerry, tell us all about this show. What do we need to know?
Well, it started years ago with Liz Barkin is a wonderful singer, performer, and probably the original spinning teacher in New York City, at least maybe in the country. She was doing it back in the late 80s. All right. I mean, I met Liz back in the old duplex in 55 Grove Street. She used to come in and sing with me. She would do I Saw the Light by Todd Rundgren.
Oh.
And so I would see her, I saw her for a couple of years. And then I didn't see her for a number of years. We reunited at an award show where I got an award with the late great Vicki Phillips and Bob Ost for a show we did. Her husband presented us with the award, and then we went to dinner. And Liz was like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hi." And so we talked, and she said, "I have this show that I want to do. It's about my being a bike messenger and owning a bike shop, and it's a musical." And I said, that sounds like what a fabulous idea. So I worked with her probably maybe just right before 2010, developing it with the writers who are Caroline Murphy and Yoon Young Park, who did the score with Liz. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous score. So we did the solo show version of it for a number of years and a number of incarnations at Theater for the New City. And we were probably there the same time with Leo. So, I mean, I can't believe we didn't cross paths. That's amazing to me. And then Gretchen Cryer, the amazing, legendary Gretchen Cryer that Nancy Ford created, I'm Getting My Act Together and Taking It on the Road, came on as the director. Wow. So she directed it, really helped shape it. There were a couple of numbers we needed to just kind of finesse or do something different with. So that's when Liz turned to me and said, "Would you take a try at this song?" And so I wrote the opening number, which is called, oh my God, it'll come to me.
It'll come to you. I know.
Streetwise. It's called Streetwise.
Streetwise.
Okay. Streetwise. And it was basically about the bicycle messenger that she was. And it had kind of an 80s, 90s Madonna vibe to it. You know, we wanted an energetic opening for the show. So I took Caroline's lyrics and I set them, and that became the opening number. And then when the show became a multi-character show, I believe it was a combination of Liz obviously artistically revisiting the show and Gretchen's suggestion that you make it a multi-character show, because we had done it successfully as the solo show. But and we wanted producers to come in and take it to the next level. Theater for the New City is a marvelous, marvelous presentational place. But then you want to just kind of move it on to something else. And so she went back, and Liz wanted to write another song for the guy that she falls in love with, or he's in love with her first. She's reluctant to accept his thing. You'll see the story. I don't want to do a spoiler.
Yeah.
So anyway, well, what happened was we needed a song for him. So, and there was a lyric. I'm not sure. Liz may have written the lyric. Maybe Caroline did. I don't remember. I wrote that song, and I think it's called Anything Can Happen. And then the last song in the show is called I Want to Feel the Sunshine. And, I just can kind of contribute a little music to that. So those are I think what exists now as my contributions. There was also another great song that we wrote called Why Don't We Go for a Ride, where Frank, the guy, is trying to get her to get back on her bicycle and, just live again. You'll find out, the whole reason why she's reluctant to in the show. Again, no spoilers. Yeah. So anyway, we did some readings of a 4-person version in Gretchen's living room for a number of people, friends, and hopefully backers and everything else. And then pandemic. Oh. And everything shut down. Of course, the whole world shut down for 2 years. Wow. So, so it wasn't going anywhere for a while. Although Liz was still working, during pandemic, and we would talk and everything else. So when it finally came to this production, unfortunately, our schedules weren't compatible, so I couldn't be involved as the musical director this time. So what happened was she got Tim Splaine, who
I love Tim Splaine very well.
Tim? Yeah, okay.
He's a sweetheart.
So Tim came on as the musical director, did a lot of musical supervision, editing with them. And then now he's credited with musical supervision. Michael Odell, I believe, is now the in-house musical director for the show when it goes up with a pit and everything else. And there's a cast of 5 people now. I want to get their names. Of course, Elizabeth Barkin, Madeline Doherty, David Edwards, Joe Simon, and Jim Newman. Now, I don't know if the gay men out there remember Jim Newman, but he had an online series called Daddy Hunt. Hot as hell. And, it sounds very cheesy. It was actually very, very good storytelling. It was a real good soap opera about an older guy and a younger guy in an apartment building and how they meet. And so when Liz said that Jim Newman was doing the show, I was like, oh, why didn't I musical direct this?
Wow. Isn't that crazy? New York is so, nobody, unless you've lived in New York, it's almost impossible to believe that the people that you can run into, work with, intersect with in life, have in common, it's just mind-blowing. You could be on a train and someone that you idolized will just come on the train. You're like, or you'll end up working with them, or they know someone, or they're, it's just, New York is incredible.
Meet them on the subway. I love New York One. I watch Pat Kiernan every morning. Yep. I've met him twice on the train, and we've had these great conversations. He's so approachable. So yeah, in New York, there's nothing like New York that you can just kind of intersect or interact like that. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, this is great. So this is a wonderful cast. And so this has been happening for many years. It's just been in different
it's developed over a number of years, as I say, from a solo show now to a full, multi-character musical. And I really haven't been involved in the rehearsal. So I'm going next Wednesday as just an audience member. And I'm so excited to see the show because I've never seen the show. I've always been in the pit.
That's right. And you have music in it. How beautiful, Gerry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Gerry, you've written so many songs. I mean, so many songs. And lots of people do your songs. And I mean, I always like it when you do your songs.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Thank you.
But
same ditto.
Oh, thank you, honey. And he taught me to dance, still makes me cry every single time I hear it. Every time I hear it. So,
Yeah.
and I love your album. I still have your album. I still play it
Thank
from
you.
time to time. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And you and I, we used to sell our CDs like crazy, you know, when people were
Yeah.
buying CDs.
Even
You
when
know?
they weren't buying CDs, you had the best line in the world. It's like, if you don't have a CD player, you know who does? Your mother. And
I
she'd
forgot
love
I
to
used
hear
to.
from you. Best line
I
ever.
forgot I used to say that.
Loved that.
Yeah, because a lot of these kids would be like, I don't have a CD player, and I think, you know, who does? Your mother. She'd love to hear what you buy. And then what do we used to say about it's $10? What the hell can you get for $10? Half a lap dance. That's right. Oh my God.
Oh, we find the best ways to market ourselves.
Listen, you have to do
So,
what you got to do, but
yeah, I want to make sure I say too. I have a new song coming out. I co-wrote a song with Paul Rolnick, who's
oh,
a
I love
fabulous. You
Paul.
know Paul, okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I mean he's an
do.
amazing producer. You know, he's produced like Judy Collins, like a whole bunch of people, and fabulous songwriter. So we co-wrote a song called "Powered by Love,"
Oh, how
and
nice. I'm gonna
we're
write
just
that
finishing
down.
"Powered by Love," and we're gonna he's doing the finishing touches, and then we're gonna get that out there. So I
Oh, I
got
love
some
Paul.
new
Paul's
stuff out there
great.
finally. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
love
I
Paul.
know. Listen, you know what it's just music songwriting, as we both know, has changed over the years, and this and
Yeah.
how you market it. It's not,
Oh yeah.
it's different. Now sometimes you got to make a video with it and things like that, but same thing. And you put it on YouTube, whatever. I'm the same way. I've been writing
Yeah.
stuff over the years, and it's just differently. It's marketed differently now, but it's exciting. Oh, now people are releasing singles. We used to
Yeah.
release whole albums.
Right. Exactly.
You
Well,
know,
my niece,
she's
Emily,
so
who's
great. I love your
Emily's
niece's
wonderful.
music.
Emily James,
Yep.
and also my nephew, James Dunham.
Oh,
So
okay.
both of them are songwriters and release material. But Emily, yeah, she has a new EP coming out, and they release EPs basically. It's a
Yeah.
5-song collection as opposed to doing the whole album. And
And
yeah, and you're not releasing like a physical CD anymore. It's
I
all pretty
know.
much virtual. So it just as a record store junkie,
Me too. Oh,
if I'm not holding it in my hand, it's just
I'm the
like, is it
same
really
way,
there?
Gary. We're that generation.
I
We
know.
used to
I have
go
a
to the
cassette player in my car. I still
Oh
have a
my
cassette
God.
player in my
Oh
car.
my God. I love
That's
that.
how
Well, I
old
have
I
a
am.
whole unit that has cassettes, a cassette. I mean, I still have it. It's got the CD, it's got the record, the
Vinyl.
vinyl,
Yep.
I love that stuff. What is it?
Can you imagine any of these kids having to put in an 8-track
Oh, an 8-track.
and listening to that?
I hated 8-tracks because you couldn't cue the song. I had an 8-track of a Motown album of various artists. There was one song on the record of the tape that I loved, but I would have to listen to all the other songs on the entire album just to get back to it. So it's like you can't cue an 8-track. I never knew what
Mm-mm.
the sense in that was. At least a
We've come a
cassette you can
long way.
rewind and fast forward. Anyway.
But there's a big revival for vinyl, though. A lot of
Yes.
people are going
Yes,
back and
there
picking
is.
up vinyl again.
Yeah, and very expensive too. I mean, if you get a new vinyl released by Adele or Taylor Swift, it's like $24 or something. I mean, I used to pay, $5.99 at the top price at Corvette's or Alexander's record department. That I thought was pretty expensive. I always
I
went to
have a
the
surprise for
dollar
you. I think
99 bin. Go ahead.
Maria had some technical difficulties, but I do have a surprise for you.
Okay,
Are you ready for your surprise?
I'm ready for my surprise.
I can't hear him though.
Oh, hi. Hi, love.
You can't?
Can you
Oh,
hear
no.
me?
I
Can you hear me?
can't.
Oh.
No, for some reason
hi,
she can't hear you.
Judy.
And
Judy.
Judy, I think the best thing would be if you try to go out and come in again. That might help you.
Okay.
That tends to do. So why don't you do that?
Oh, my love.
And we'll wait for Maria to sign back in.
Okay.
It's always live theater. Lori and John know this if they're
It's
watching.
all live.
A live theater, live TV.
Listen,
you never know what's going to
Listen,
happen.
my iPad is being held up by a huge salt and pepper shaker. If that thing falls, then my picture goes out, and I got to pick you back up. So it's all,
There she goes.
all
Let's
done
see.
with the house of toothpicks. Judy, can you hear
Hi.
me? Hi,
I can hear you
me?
now.
Oh my God. How are you, gorgeous?
How are you? Long
I'm
time no
very well. It
see.
is long, too long, too long. And,
How's everything?
I'm great. How are you? The sexiest abuela on the entire earth.
The sexiest of what?
Abuela.
Oh, I'm so good. I know. I love that little kid. Every time I
Oh,
get so sad when he's not here. I'm like, when is he
oh my
coming back?
God. What a blessing. Good.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched, yes, I've watched several of your podcasts. I just think they're great, Judy. It's great
Aw,
content. Thank you. Thank
you're
you for
welcome.
contributing that. So, but
I
yeah,
try.
everything. Yeah,
Well, season 3 coming soon, right,
So how's
Judy?
everything, Jer?
everything's good. We talked about that. I left the duplex. That was a decision just made by me. I was there 42 years when, I'm going to tell this story. When I was working with Amy Engelberg years ago, all our jokes were based on, well, for 40 years, I've been doing this, and for 40 years. So I was like, right before the 40th year that I would be at the duplex, I thought, oh my God, for 40 years. And I didn't really want to do, hi, you're back. Hi, hi,
Yes,
hi,
thank
hi, hi.
God.
Okay, good. Oh, good.
Hi,
No,
Poopa.
so I was just talking about, the duplex. And I said that basically I never expected to be there 40 years. And the fact that I stayed the extra years was really credited to the girls, Tara O'Donnell and Alana Diaz. I want to just send them so much love. They kept me there because I loved being with them, and I loved the staff there, right down to the managers who were just treated me like gold, and I just felt so honored to be amongst that duplex staff for the last years. But New Year's Day, I just said, this is going to be 42 years. I think it's time. So that's when I made the decision, just to leave the duplex. But I'm staying at Mama's, and I'm actually Will Hall. God bless him, is so internationally wanted, and gets all these gigs. He takes off a lot of Saturday nights, so I'll be covering some Saturdays at Don't Tell Mamas as well. But
Okay.
yeah, I love this. Leo said he would put this up. For all the comments that I get, congratulations on your retirement. I'm not retiring.
I love it.
Not retiring.
I
I'm still
love it.
performing. I just, made a change of venue, and
Yeah. And
it's been fun.
sometimes, something.
Are you in your upstate house right
I'm
now?
at Long Island. I'm
Yes,
on the North Fork. Yep.
got
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I remember that room that you're sitting in.
Yeah, we were all sat around the dining room table, and Maria was here many, many years ago, before it was this dining room. That was before the
Yeah.
renovations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful up there. It's
Right.
I
beautiful up
can't.
there.
Can we hear Maria?
When the
I
house looked
can.
like, oh, we can't see it because of the red, but this when the house looked like this.
Oh
Oh,
yes,
Little cabin.
that's
oh,
right.
wow.
Yes,
We
it looks
renovated
very
it.
different now.
Oh
You
yeah,
renovated.
great.
I think, can
Yeah.
you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me,
Yeah, we
right?
can all hear. Yeah.
Everybody can hear, but Judy can't hear you. It's that thing again where one person
Oh wow,
can't
that's
be
so
heard.
weird. I can only
I
hear
know.
Gerry.
Oh, okay.
You can't hear
That's
me either?
why.
Oh, strange. Judy, you might have to go out and come back in
Yeah.
again.
Judy and I'll just have it as dual sound.
Gerry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear everybody.
You can hear everybody. Okay, and I can hear everybody.
So what did I miss? Well, I don't know what happened. It said my internet dropped out and then came back in.
No, I think Judy came on, and we talked, just caught up a little bit. And I said how
Yeah.
much I love her podcasts. And,
Yes.
I'm so grateful for what they
It's
contribute
so good. Yes.
to the conversation.
It's so good. The
we need to
podcast
talk
is
about.
so good. The liberal conservative.
Or not.
There's a.
Or not.
We're talking about the liberal conservative and how good it is, Judy.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Can't hear
liberal
us,
conservative. Yeah, we're talking about the liberal conservative and how good it is.
Maybe we should. How do we get Judy to pop out of it? Gerry, tell Judy to pop out and pop back in, and she'll do it. It might be the connection.
Pop out and pop back in, Judy.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
And that'll. Now, while Judy's doing that, we'll do the food section of our show, called. Yes,
food.
Thank you. Go ahead. Keep eating. All right. On the count of 3, we're all going to do that. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Keep eating.
All right. So what did I make tonight? I know. Judy's so skinny now. Oh my God. Okay, so what did I make tonight? I saw some advertisement for like a sandwich, and all of a sudden it was a pastrami sandwich, and I didn't have pastrami, but I did have pulled pork. I made pulled pork. I had like a little pork shoulder thing. So what did I make? I made pulled pork, and what I usually do with my pulled pork is I put some barbecue sauce, of course. I put some onions, some garlic, and hot honey. Mike's hot honey, but I use the Trader Joe's hot honey. I like it better than Mike's.
Yeah, I love Trader Joe's.
I love Trader Joe's. So I just made it on Italian wheat bread. So this is Italian wheat bread, a little pulled pork there. There it is, with a nice Trader Joe's kosher dill pickle. So that's what we're having right there, a nice kosher dill pickle.
Yum.
And for our salad, we're having romaine lettuce, red onion, little bocconcini mozzarella, Sicilian olives, little grape tomatoes there, little cherry tomatoes. And I'm just going to use a classic balsamic and a Tuscan herb olive oil from New England Olive Oil Company.
Oh,
there
God.
it is there.
Bowl of heaven.
Yes, exactly. This is perfect, right? And then for my dessert, I know I shouldn't eat desserts, but I still love them.
I love desserts.
Me too, Gerry.
Them.
That's my
thing. Deserve
thing.
them for being around this long.
So this is a nice.
That's an enormous piece of dessert.
I didn't say I was going to eat the whole thing, honey. I just want to make it look nice.
Lovely presentation. Yeah.
It's the presentation. She's thinking, are you going to eat that whole thing? Because that's not good. But anyway, so this is a lemon vanilla cake. Delicious, from the Acme supermarket and in Edgewater, New Jersey, right near Judy's. So that is my food for the night. So you can hear us now, right, Judy?
I can,
yes.
I missed your main dish.
My main dish, honey, was pulled pork sandwich on Italian wheat bread.
Yum.
Also that's what I felt like, with a nice pickle, a nice kosher dill. So,
nice kosher dill.
Honey, or earlier we were talking about what?
Are you a kosher dill or a regular sour?
No,
I love all pickles. I love all pickles.
I love all pickles too.
I like kosher dill pickles. That's my thing.
I like the sour ones.
Yeah, I want to put in my thing. I did an Ina Garten turkey meatloaf tonight. That is just
what?
Oh, heaven!
You made it, Gerry?
Yes, anything that Ina Garten has a recipe for, you do it. Best roast chicken in the world.
Is
best
that true?
Roast. I
like her a lot. She's awesome.
This is the best turkey meatloaf I've ever made. So,
oh my God, I've never made turkey meatloaf. I love meatloaf. So is my ultimate comfort food. My ultimate.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can find it. Just go Ina Garten's meatloaf. Turkey meatloaf. Yeah, turkey.
I never made turkey.
Can make a meatloaf. Sorry.
Yeah, she's great. But anyway. My favorite thing in the world, like if I'm having a bad day, if I'm having a good day, and I'm like, you know what, I really want a meatloaf sandwich. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Like a leftover. I'm looking forward to the leftovers on this.
That's delicious. That's my favorite thing. Although I don't really make meatloaf, but I guess I should start. Wouldn't be the end of the world.
I love meatloafs. You know what I want to start making too? I loved tuna casseroles. My husband,
love it.
Not so good. He doesn't like them that much. But I will bet if Ina Garten has a tuna casserole recipe, he'll eat it.
God.
So that's what I'm looking at next.
Gerry, you and I grew up in the era of casseroles.
Yeah.
The late 60s, early 70s. It was all about you too, Leo?
With Campbell's cream of mushroom soup.
Oh my God. We
remember goulash?
We didn't make
goulash.
Well,
American salad goulash. American salad goulash was tomato sauce, macaroni, and meat, and then baked with a bunch of cheese on top of it. That was our version of goulash.
I've only had, I haven't. I don't make it regularly, but that's a good reminder.
Well, goulash, you know what it was. We always ate Italian food, of course, but on Thursday nights, my dad worked late, and my mother would let us have American food. My dad would have killed us, so we had to sneak it. So we used to make these casseroles or like hamburger. We'd be like, "Can we make hamburger helper?" Our Italian, because our American friends, which was really just our Irish friends, they were either Italians, Irish, and a few Germans in there. Yeah, and so they would always have casseroles, and my mother would let us. But then we had to get rid of the evidence before my dad got home.
You had to eat it all before he got home.
That's it. Or throw it out. Because if he would have killed us if he knew. Isn't that crazy? It was like
freezer, and then you bring it out next Thursday.
I know. So casseroles were the big thing in the 70s. Everybody was making them.
Loved them.
Judy, did you have anything similar to that as a Cuban American young person? Did you guys make anything that was like a casserole?
No, we only ate Cuban food, and I was totally okay with that.
Casseroles tended to be a more of a Midwest American thing, kind of, I believe, because the Mexicans, we didn't have casserole. There was some like tamale casserole that came from people in Texas. You know, we never made that.
Yeah, right.
And how about you, Leo? Did you? Well, you obviously about meatloaf and casserole.
Yeah, we liked it. I mean, we liked it, but like if we would have stuck to a purely like Mexican American, we would have never had casseroles, but we were kind of integrated. So we had, and plus we were raised Catholic, so tuna casserole, tuna sandwich every Lent. That was pretty much
Fridays. You couldn't eat
all
meat.
Year. We had Friday all year when I was.
Oh yeah.
Now for me, it's all year. Back then it was I don't know. We were a baseball family. We always had hot dogs and hamburgers at the park.
Yeah, but even on Fridays, you couldn't. Your mother would make you sandwiches, and you take them to school. Fridays was tuna fish because you couldn't have meat.
Peanut butter and jelly, no meat. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But my mother made the best sandwiches, and all the kids in my class wanted to trade with me. She would make these amazing Italian sandwiches, and every kid would be like, "I'll give you my." And it was usually some like nothing thing. Like, I'll give you my bologna and cheese.
Oscar Mayer or something.
No, but it's just crazy. Isn't that funny? Those
one
things
of the ladies at the historical museum. We have a little historical museum up here in Idlewild, and we were having a conversation about the best snack ever was two versions: bologna on white bread, or if you were like a Mexican American. My grandpa used to put the bologna on the burner, like a tortilla, and fry it with tortilla, and then put the tortilla on the other burner.
Fried bologna sandwich.
Put the bologna in the tortilla, roll it up. There you go, mijo. There's your snack.
Oh my God. Look at that. Great. I know. We had. It's so funny how, if your grandparents make you something, you think it's the greatest thing in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Judy has. Me too. Some of it I liked. Like, who has a great, if you like liver and onions, who has a great liver and onions is Joe Allen.
Oh,
if you go to Joe Allen restaurant, they have an amazing liver and onion.
Oh, I would try that. All right. I'll remember my grandmother and I'll have that.
And they have amazing meatloaf as well at Joe Allen.
I think I've had the meatloaf. Yeah, I think I've had the meatloaf.
Yeah, I used to work upstairs, so we were allowed to have Joe Allen food. Right. So now Judy's a grandmother now. I don't know if you guys all know.
That's one of the conversations you were talking about. I said, you were calling her hot grandma? What would you call her?
Sexiest abuela on earth.
Ooh.
That's right. And she cooks for her grandson, and it's the healthiest, most amazing food you can imagine. It's vegetables and chicken, and everything's just amazing. He's going to be the healthiest kid in the world.
You have to strain it, or
I used to blend it, but now I just make him like salmon the other day, and he's chewing. So now he just has salmon, and I bake him I like do a baked potato or a sweet potato or acorn squash. Yeah, and he eats it.
Oh,
yeah,
he's the cutest.
He's the cutest. Gerry, we bring him into the city sometimes on a Sunday, so if you're around, we'll find you.
Okay, just text me. Text me when you're coming in. Yeah.
Chocolatina, hi.
Chocolatina says, greetings from Denver. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you. Chocolatina, your name came up last night in a funny way. So I was at Stonewall, and Chauncey had the smoke machine on, right? And he's checking the something on the stage, and he yells back at me, "Shut off the smoke machine." So I shut it off, and he goes, "Jesus, one time," he goes, "I left it on," and he walked out of the room for some reason to go do something. And when he came back, there was so much smoke in the room. He goes, "I couldn't find Chocolatina." Because there was so much smoke in the room, I couldn't find Chocolatina. And I'm thinking, how do you lose Chocolatina?
Really?
Chocolatina is not someone you lose, but I guess in the smoke-filled room. So Chocolate, I don't know if you remember that day, but Chauncey certainly does. You know, so now as we come to the end of our show, and Gerry, thank you so much for saying yes at the last minute, and I really
absolutely. I'm so glad you called. You know,
I love it.
Everything happened for the reason.
I know, and you posted at just the right time. I had just opened my eyes. So let's remind everybody, there's a great show that Gerry wrote some songs for. And Gerry, tell everybody what the name of it is and where they can catch it.
Because Bike Shop the Musical, you can go to, I believe it's bikeshopmusical.com, or you'll just, this link is up, and it's running from this Thursday, the 30th. I believe it's running, I'm going to say 6 days a week, except for Tuesdays. I checked the schedule, 8 p.m. curtains in the evening, Sunday matinees up until May 17th. And it's at Theater for the New City on First Avenue between 9th and 10th Streets in the East Village.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great restaurants around there too. So it's it's a good like little excursion. You know, you go and get something to eat, or afterwards. I've gone to shows and then gone out to eat.
Oh yeah, there's so much food around there.
The East Village is really cool. So Gerry's written a few songs for that. He filled us in on the history of the show and his connection to it. And Gerry, we can catch you what nights at Don't Tell Mamas?
So I'm still doing Friday nights, every Friday night at Don't Tell Mama. Again, occasionally I'm doing some Saturdays. In fact, the next 3 Saturdays I'll be at Mama's. And then I'm just doing, cabaret shows with different people. I have one opening this Thursday with Steve Kresh and his daughter, Allie Kresh-Levine, and we're doing 2 shows. And then later on that month, I have Gail Knopp and somebody else. I got a whole bunch.
I know you have a lot of stuff always.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be working with singers. Yep.
I know, and they're grateful to be working with you. And Pupa, well, Judy, I call her Pupa because Pupa means doll in Italian and Spanish. It's like a little doll. So Judy, why don't you tell everybody they can catch your podcast in, they can go and find it, right? They can still go and find it.
Liberal Conservative.
It's so good. I love it. And Judy's working on big projects these days. More shall be revealed, as we say. As things get closer and closer, lots of great things are happening. So keep your eye on Judy Mesa. I love it. Thank you, Leo. And Leo, you're teaching still and running this wonderful after-school program in Idlewild, California. You guys are getting ready for your summer season soon, right?
Summer camp's already open. I got 8 weeks already planned. I've got my teen staff that I'm training. They've got we've got training the first week of June, and then we open up that straight for 8 weeks day camp.
Lots of great things happening. So this is a show for creative people by creative people. We inspire each other. So I'm going to ask everybody to go around. I'll start with Leo, then Judy, and then Gerry. Let's leave our audience with something to inspire them about being a creative being and what that means and how you stay creative. Just some advice. Leo, why don't you start?
Those of you that know me have known that I've been dealing with a little bit of adversity in my life recently. But if it wasn't for the art that, I look back at some of my stuff and other people's stuff, it helps inspire. It helps keep people up. So keep making art. And in these times, we need a lot of it, please. Thank you.
Absolutely. Judy, what do you think?
I think it's never too late to start making art. I think that's really important to know, because a lot of times we get older and we feel like, maybe we've passed our prime or something, but you never know when something is gonna hit. So I feel like if you're doing something that you love and something that inspires you, it's just never too late to just always make art.
Absolutely. Gerry, what do you think, honey?
I've been doing a lot of what I call grateful moments, like little thing will happen and I'll just say, wow, I'm so grateful for this. And, any of my performing energy, you know, I kind of, where it used to come from, kind of like there was like desperation is not quite the right word. That's a little extreme. But, you know, it was like, I've got to create now. And now it's just kind of like, how do I say this? It comes from a place of gratitude and positivity. And then, you know, if it's just learning a new song or trying to create a new song or, you know, forming a new musical partnership, I just say, boy, I'm grateful that this is happening, you know, and I just try and acknowledge that.
I love that. And you know what, Gerry, I'm not to, you know, completely like, but what you said is exactly the way I feel. Maybe it's where we're at in our lives and our careers and the ages that we are, because we're the same age.
Right.
I find myself so happy to be amongst other performers that I've been like just Facebook Living lately to show the world, like, how is it that I'm part of this? You know, like Susie will do something crazy and I have to go Facebook Live, or I'll be at Brandy's and I'm like, I can't believe everybody's singing along. You know, it's like just such joy in what we do.
I have a lot of those moments of Don't Tell Mama. You know, my cast of characters there are just so brilliantly talented.
I know.
And, you know, we just come together, and I look forward to that, to going to work. It's wonderful.
And it's just important. So for everybody out there, stay open. The world is crazy, but we're okay. And it's, you know, it's like a giant wave that's just going to wash over, and we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Keep creating. Go and see Bike Shop from this Sunday, April 30th.
Thursday,
April 30th to Sunday, May 17th. And let us, you know, let Gerry know what you think. Let them know that you saw Gerry here. Come back every Tuesday. We're so glad you're here. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Gerry. Leo, where would I be without you? And just remember, we love and appreciate you. Please come back. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.